I can't believe we are already going into 2024 and the holidays are coming to an end. Thank goodness. I mean, I love the holidays. They're so fun and exciting, but it's a lot, right? It's so much.
You're so cute because if I remember, I hosted Christmas, not you. So, why are you like stressed?
Well, I'm still thinking about Thanksgiving, and that's already. I think. Well,
Fair.
I have a new baby, so I get a pass this year. But the New Year is
Tuesday
always
is stressful for you.
That's true. That's true. That is true. Even the days that we podcast, woo, if you know all the things we have to do to make the podcast happen, it is a lot. I'm just excited to have my hair brushed, my makeup on.
You know what is so interesting? Recording a podcast is there's so much involved, and it's amazing to me that there's tons of podcasts out there.
So many
Isn't that
podcasts.
interesting?
Well, let's be real. We did have a podcast where it was no video. And it was so cozy when I was in my sweats. I didn't have to do whatever. And Ashley wanted to get on YouTube. So now it's a production. We have a full blown show. And so we have lighting and makeup and hair and everything is but it's good. But then you get a chance to be able to see us, and that thing that I always like to see who I'm talking to. So I think that's fun. 2024. Now 2023, because I know we're going to go into 2024, but I don't know about you, Ashley, but this year I have felt that there has just been so many advancements in the skincare and beauty industry. Like, wow, it's been a really exciting. It was an exciting year.
I know. Everybody stepped up their game this year.
Yeah. So what in the world are we going to see for 2024?
I'm so excited.
We're really excited. We have a few things that have been kind of noted in the press that we're going to see in the future. So we want to kind of go over that with you. And I'm sure that we will be surprised along the way in the year. And I can't even imagine the next 5 years. Oh my gosh, we're just going to have so many fun things. I did want to tell you that so our healthy swaps are about swapping out the old skincare and new skincare. So that's what our new healthy swaps are going to be about. And a new year, new you. And I wanted for you to know to take the time. I don't want this to be an episode to think about all the things you didn't do last year. I want you to think about even the small things that you gave yourself, the opportunity to try new things, and anything. Oh, was something on my face?
No,
got a little
you
hair.
just had the hair.
By the way, do you see my hair? I did something a little bit different. I want to go to.
So
I found this bow. It's connected. Has a strand of pearls connected to the bow. And it goes all the way around. Like, I hope nobody like yanks it.
You have to take it off before you hold Ellison.
But it's kind of neat. So anyway, I just thought, oh, I'm going to do something a little fun. But I wanted to let you know that this year you can have the opportunity in 2024 to make more small changes, because small changes give you large results, especially in your skincare. We have our app that's out, and if you go to lindsayholder.com, you can join the app or the membership, and you can make those small changes daily with videos. And if you just press a video, I will show you how to do things so you're not going to be overwhelmed. I'm even going to show you like how to do high frequency and even very simple things, because I don't want to overwhelm you. Even how to, I know this sounds simple and silly, but it's actually true, how to cleanse your face. Like you can press the button and watch me wash my face as an esthetician and see the motions that I use, and also how long that I'm washing my skin for. So you can just click, we can do it together. It'll be obviously at the sink.
You know, I relate that too. It's like, just so you know, because you're like, whatever, washing my face. No, it's like there's a way that you can wash your hands, which is like quick, sprinkle. Oh, you're done. Or you can literally like lather it up, sing happy birthday, 20 minutes, scrub your fingernails into each of the palms to get the dirt out from under your fingernails.
Right.
Like there is a proper way to do it. So that's, yeah.
I was listening to a podcast, and it was there was a chef on it before, and she was talking about, let's get simple with the recipes, and people want to know a very simple way to make chicken, blah, blah, blah. And the tips that she gave that she probably thought were so simple and easy, basic, I didn't actually know those tips. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to try that. Like I was so excited to hear those tips.
Yeah.
So that's what I would love to share with you. There's a high frequency series there's in there. And with that, a lot of people may know how to do high frequency, but I'm going to show you a way that you, an angle that you may have not thought of. And also the time. A lot of people probably don't know the time and how much to put on this side of the face. And that I go over all of that with you. So I just wanted to share that with you, for, our membership that's up now at lindsayholder.com. Now on to the future. Ashley's going to start off us and prepare to get excited. This is 2024. We are ready for just like fresh new things.
Like Lindsay said, it's so, and this is why I love creative geniuses and creative minds out there, because for my mind, I'm like this, well, there's nothing left.
What else is there?
We've done everything.
Yeah.
I mean, this year we've talked about sponge spicules. We talked about a cold laser. We've talked about LED. We've talked about, like everything. We talked about like science-backed skins. And it's
I still don't want to have to get a facelift though. I'm still ready for that.
Oh,
like, that full blown lift.
Yeah.
So
now that's the thing.
Who is going to invent that? I want to know.
And I mean,
I'm there.
I'm there too. Like, yeah. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is hormonal skincare. So you've seen this, like for me personally, I have heard hormones having a boom about everywhere this year before I've ever heard it talked about before, and is translating also into the skincare area. Now we've talked about on here, we've had hormone specialists on here. We've talked about that My Aloe estrogen cream, because remember, estrogen is your pretty hormone. So.
Whoa. Ashley's mic just fell down.
Whatever.
Probably not whatever. We probably need to fix it.
Well, I was trying to get to where it's close so people can hear me. But anyways, let's see, I got it. So anyway, so what I was saying is that we have talked about My Aloe, because that's an estrogen cream. So once you have gone through menopause and you have zero estrogen, you can apply that to your face to help the collagen elasticity. However, what you're going to see is you're going to see more companies with that, but it's going to expand in the hormone region related to pregnancy and, your menstrual cycle. And while I was researching all the exciting things for 2024 related to skin, I found a really cool period mask. And I love the ingredients. I researched the ingredients.
That's really neat. I want that.
Because it's supposed to smell good, and it doesn't have any fragrance or artificial stuff. I just said fragrance. It doesn't have that stuff, because that's where companies can hide a bunch of like really bad stuff.
Yeah.
But it's got ingredients like green tea, hyaluronic acid, and zinc. So it's not only going to hydrate your face, but help with the breakouts. So that was really fun. The next one is something that you may have not heard before. It's called exosomes. This was fascinating. So exosomes, these are derived from stem cells. Oh my gosh, did I say stem cells? I think I'm having, Lindsay wouldn't let me eat lunch.
I would not. Okay. I was like, we got a lot of videos to do today.
Lindsay was like, I've got my lip gloss on. I've got your water.
I have so many videos to do. I'm like, we got to do it first.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's, sorry, but it's Lindsay's fault. Anyways, so these are the exosomes are derived from stem cells, and they can be taken out to put in skincare products and also used in professional services. So you may see this if you're going into a professional microneedling service. They may
service.
What did I say?
Surface.
See, I told you next time I'm eating, y'all.
Professional. Do you want me to bring you a Paleo Valley beef stick in here that we have?
Yeah, I do. Thanks, Megan.
Golden mushroom a drink.
I do. I need some
latte.
I wanted a hot beverage, but again, Lindsay was like, no. So yeah. Anyways, oh my gosh. Oh, so you'll see this in professional like microneedling services where they will put the exosomes and it'll penetrate deep into your skin. So that's something that it's basically going to rejuvenate your skin cells. And I just had a thought that when I'm researching all this stuff, y'all, I think about my Nani and Nana. They looked like when they passed away in the 80s and 90s, like they looked like 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
For the future, I even think of like our children. Oh my God.
We're going to die like Snow White.
Yeah. Like we're all going to look like
That's fine with
young. It's just going to be funny, because especially with, I think of at the younger
It'd
age.
probably just be the face though, and the rest of the
Oh
body.
yeah, the rest of them, because
Just
everybody's
follow
like,
suit.
look, I can't afford this on my elbows. Okay, it's going on my. We all know the expensive eye cream. I'm like this.
That's
elbows. It's like whatever.
That's why they say you can always look at like the neck and the hands, and see somebody's true age.
Yeah,
that's
so,
why I'm doing my neck and my hands.
Elbows,
I mean, I even do high frequency on my hands.
I'm excited about the high frequency. I do
it like I'm
Lindsay's,
into it.
I have not seen the video yet because Lindsay's keeping it a secret.
Well,
and I am so excited to see that high frequency series. Okay, the next thing is AI, artificial intelligence. This, you're going to be, and related to skin, you're going to be able to see more skin scanners available. So I don't know about you,
right,
but I've already noticed this, like, for example, in the mall, whenever I go by, and they'll just have one at the beauty counter, and it's going to be looking at your skin, like, redness, moisturization, scarring, and all that stuff. But AI, and I'm like, okay, whatever, that's great. But I think because I'm with Lindsay all the time and I'm watching all her videos, I don't really need that because we do how's your skin feel approach. But what I'm really excited with the artificial intelligence is how it's going to help scientists with the skin, because they're going to be able to look deeper into these skin layers, and they're going to learn more and more about the skin, which is going to help all of us. So that makes me think about one skin and how much that has transformed the skincare industry, where it's no longer just something that's, it sits on top and it makes it dewy. No, it goes into the deep layers of the skin.
That'll help those scientists. Even with AI, and there's a lot more of these now. And I remember this came out, I think it was 2 to 3 years, it was around COVID. And oh my goodness, I'm blanking on the name. It's Clock something, but they have them in, if you live in California and some other larger cities, I'm sure you've seen them in Target, where they have the robotic nail machines now. So those are, it's coming here slowly. And I almost actually was an investor, because there's an investment site that I'm belong to, and they were wanting more investors. So that's why I can't remember the name of it, but you can go in and the robot polishes your nails in minutes. Yeah. So, and it's, I think $5, but it's so precise. And then you have the colors, and it's so precise. Now, this is my thing. I don't know about the quality of the product in there. So that's something that may need to work on. So I haven't done my research there, because I really love my manicurist that's plant-based polishes. So if they would have premium quality, non-toxic polish, and I don't think it's cured polish. I think it's regular polish. So, but if you're in a bind and you're like, I've got an event, I need my nails done in like 5 minutes by, then that would be, and then go get your toilet paper,
right. No,
it's right there. But so you're going to see, I think, things like that pop up a lot as well.
I love that. That is so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it just reminds
me. I have another thought, but I'm like, oh wait, that's my turn.
Okay. And this is going off topic, but I read that like within the next 10 years, like we might have our own like housekeeping robot, that does the laundry and all that stuff. And
I don't know. Ashley and I went to, when it was the holidays, Ashley and I went to a Kringle festival, and there was a robotic Santa dog, or no, Rudolph dog, and it scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, what in the world? I wanted that thing to go away. And I thought, I'm not ready for that. I want the real dog. I want could you imagine?
Yes. I want a robot to clean my house and to do my dishes.
I think it's going to be more like this. I don't think it's going to be a Jetson physical large robot.
Her name was Rosie. In the Jetson.
Rosie. Mm-hmm. That's going around. I think it would be more like an arm extension, like out of your, coming out of your laundry area. That's just kind of like, it'd be more, I think, like that. Or you put it here and it does it like that. I don't think it's going to be a physical Rosie walking around. That's
like my, servant.
Yeah, that's what you
want.
What
Rosie, get the kids up.
Rosie,
make them breakfast.
Chicken a la king in 5.
That's what I want. Like, that's my dream.
Scalp massage, stat. Foot massage. Now we're talking. Foot massage, scalp massage.
Please. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh,
that is funny.
Okay, speaking of foot massages, because we all get those. Watch how I lead this in. I'm so proud of myself. Because we all get those when we're stressed and anxious. All right, the next one's talk about stress and anxiety.
Okay. Where you get? I don't get those. Do you get those? I give myself one. When's the last time you had a foot massage? Thank you.
Yeah, no, I try to get anybody in my family to do it.
No, thank you.
No, they won't do it.
Yeah.
Anyways, stress and anxiety is huge. We've seen a growing awareness out this on mental health, like, within the past few years, huge. Yeah. But now we're going to see it this year also as it relates to your skin. So stress can also manifest in your skin in waves of increased inflammation, breakouts, redness, fluctuations, and dryness. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, just go ahead and say it. Oh, it's horrible.
Listen, stress and hormones have the biggest.
Are you about to cry?
No. You're about to cry. Oh, probably my hormones. After I am still just not all that. I'll talk about it later. But no, I had. You know what? I'll talk about it in my section. Or do you want me to talk about it now?
It goes with stress.
So my body reacted crazy, and I had a huge hive issue. And I never had hives before in my life. I've had like mosquito bites, and that's bad enough. But my body broke out in the entire body in hives for several days in a row. I had to even go to urgent care. I had to get on a steroid to just, stop the histamines, like everything. It was very scary and very itchy. I didn't even sleep. I was like, nothing worked. So aloe didn't work, and the steroid cream, like the topical steroid cream, didn't work. That's scary when that stuff doesn't work.
That is
the
scary.
only thing that worked for me
was no showers.
I had to stop taking a shower because the water, and I even did lukewarm on the cooler. Actually, on the cooler side, it's still, so something was just not reacting with my skin. So I had to just put ice on those hives to stop it. And then, so there were two to three nights in a row where, that first night was bad. It was every single hour I had to ice just to stop the itch. And I was like,
that's what we all want to do in the winter time.
Oh my gosh.
I am sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. So it was pretty, even my family was, pretty worried about me for a little bit. So anyway, I don't have them today. I'm so thankful. Taking my showers during the day right now because I'm scared, because I want to sleep at night. I'm just scared I'm going to have a reaction. But what I'm doing though, this kind of leads into some stuff going ahead, but I have started my acupuncture back with Dr. Marina, who is amazing. She's so amazing. And she's treating me every single week. And I've gotten Chinese herbs back into, my routine. And I'm really excited about that because that just makes a big difference in my body. And I'm detoxing, I'm de-stressing, I'm working on my anxiety, my stress level, and I'm trying to get my hormones balanced, because when you do have a child or any kind of even surgery or anything like that you're disrupting your cells, you're disrupting your just everything in your body, things like weird things come out and your body's like speaking to you. And so I'm so thankful as an esthetician, I'm able to figure out a little bit, because I was having even these bumps come out on my arm. So I did my high frequency and I reduced those significantly, and I'm still treating that. So anyway, so glad you talked about that. So the skin, so I'm making sure that I am reducing my inflammation. So just to kind of let you know a few things that I'm doing, and I do have endometriosis as well. So let's just throw that in the bucket. So I have cut out personally my dairy, which is new because I am a total cheese lover.
Aren't we all?
And I love raw milk. I love, like, we just started our raw milk, and then
Lindsay, I'm
sorry. And then here I'm having to cut out all my dairy. So I literally just went and I've got dairy-free everything. So dairy-free and gluten-free, just everything free, no sugar. But
happy free.
Golly. My husband's like, what are we having for dinner together, But what I've noticed instantly
is how hungry you are.
Yeah. Instantly within a week, my pain from endometriosis drastically reduced. I mean, incredible, because the inflammation side. And then I think that it shows on my skin too, like It all comes out on your skin, and inflammation in the body is just the number one thing that you'll see that comes out. So even if you have like rosacea and stuff like that, if I had rosacea, like I see like major flare ups, I would cut out my dairy. I would cut out the gluten. I would cut out all the stuff. I really would, and cut out the sugar. Just see how that helps with the inflammation. Do you know what I mean?
That's a great tip.
And cools everything down. And then get stress relieving things like acupuncture and things that meditation, there's PEMF mats, things like that, ground you, where you have to just kind of decompress and get off social for a little bit. That can trigger things, right? Go back to reading a book. Just as simple things that you can go back to.
I don't know, Lindsay, because our social is pretty funny. I'm in charge of the spa, skin, and beauty social, and Lindsay's going to have a little talk with me because
we're having a little convo after the show.
I want it to be.
Ashley wants it to be a comedy show, and I am totally fine having a few comedy clips, but we also have valuable information. Get your head in the show. Get your frame. Reframe. And so I think it needs to be a combination. So anyway, the first thing we are doing an outsource hiring for is a social media manager.
No. Anyway, so with the stress and anxiety, with the ingredients that you're going to see a lot more of are colloidal oatmeal, and then lavender and jasmine, things like that.
Which that's in Tubby Todd, which is the number one thing that I use every single day on my son. And I actually use it on my skin too. And it is wonderful. It reduces, if you have eczema, it's great for that. Any dry patches, itchiness, it's so soothing and just a relief.
Because when you first started talking about Tubby Todd, I was like, well, that doesn't relate to me because I don't have a newborn. And let me tell you something. So I've used it twice since then. One time on Penelope. Okay. Sorry. It looks like Elson's awake. We just heard a big fat bump. I hope he's okay. The little pumpkin deal. We have childcare. Don't worry. Yeah. Anyway, so she just, for some reason, she had, well, I know what the reason is. I'll tell you in a second. She had these little bumps underneath her eyes.
Sounds like you're saying it now.
That appeared. And so I put Tubby Todd on them. And the next day it was reduced by like 70%. And I put them on again the next night, and it completely went wrong. Let me tell you what I think it
went away. Not went wrong.
Oh yeah. See, still hungry. Anyways, so let me tell you why I think they appeared, because my sweet little Peanut, I say that, sarcastically, because it's in the cold and the flu and the crazy COVID season right now. And so y'all took the time to make homemade elderberry syrup with raw honey, like premium stuff. I get it to Penelope, and she had a gag reflex and literally threw up in the bathroom. Oh, it's so gross.
Well, why would that make her eyes?
I guess because she was so stressed from.
Oh, she was stressed.
She was stressed from having to eat something yucky, and so
I think elderberry syrup tastes good.
But y'all, if you have that child,
no, right.
Everybody's got that one that's just, oh, it's grilled cheese again. Anyway, so that's something that you're going to see. And then, by the way, I did want to say that if you are wondering what to put on your skin in the morning and the night, because there's so many different products now that we have out there, new ones coming in, right. Lindsay has just created oh my gosh, it's such a wonderful 7-day skincare guide. Also, it's beautiful. And what I do is I tape it on my bathroom mirror so I can refer to it both in the morning and the evening. But for 7 days, she's got a morning routine and a nighttime routine, and she's an esthetician.
And we wanted something pretty that you could put up there. So it's really cute.
Because before, literally what's on my bathroom mirror is I literally just had handwritten stuff that Lindsay told me, and so we were talking about it, and we're like, no, let's have somebody design something that's really beautiful. So if you want it's free. So if you want that, just send an email to.
Actually, we have it even easier. You just actually go to lindsayholder.com. A pop-up screen pops up, and it'll say download our free 7-day skincare guide. And then you just put your name and email, and it literally just emails you the PDF, and you can print it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about before Lindsay talks about her find is patches. You're going to see patches galore. Y'all, I personally love patches because they're just so easy to put on, and then you're getting those great ingredients for whatever thing that you're doing. But here's the other thing. They're going to expand patches. It's not just for the under eye patches that we're all used to or the CO patches. They're going to have sun care patches, aromatherapy patches, wrinkle patches, and then wellness patches. And and there was one that I was like so cute. For pimples, it had when I was looking up the patches, it had this cute little star patches. It even comes with its own little case, and it's just like a little pimple patch. And so I'm really excited about that, especially for my daughter when she comes of age and they start breaking out and stuff. It's like, oh, here's a little pimple patch, and it'll also keep you from them from picking at their pimples too.
Do you use so the patches? I use pimple patches now. Do you use some of those?
I'm blessed. I don't get pimples.
Oh, ever?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I don't.
I do.
I'm thankful. I'm really thankful for that. But I know that my daughter is going to be soon entering into that phase where she is. So
okay. So what do you think about, so they have the patches that are the larger ones for a sunscreen. Would you see? I just don't know about that though, because then you're wearing like just this random patch on it. Would you put that on your face?
This is when I would do it. Now I'm not going to just like walk around running errands with a sun patch on me because I'm going to feel like that looks stupid. However, this is when you can use it. When you are, some of y'all golf, when you're out on that golf course all day long. Heck yeah. Swimming. When you are taking a long run or a long walk, or you're out there watching some sort of a game, like I have soccer games and stuff like that, and you're out somewhere all day long. Yes. When it's an activity, absolutely. Playing tennis, absolutely yes. Walking around doing errands, no.
So it's just more sports related, and when you're going to be really into the sun.
Yeah.
So snow mushroom, we're going to find more of that. It reminds me when I was in practice that one of my favorite masks was by, I know who it was by. It was by Circadia, which I think you have to have a, obviously I had a retail license. And
so Eminence has one though.
But Eminence has one. I just remember the snow mushroom one by Circadia.
Okay.
I always gravitated for it. It was one of my absolute favorites. And just like we know with snow mushrooms, it's definitely so anti-inflammatory. It's so cooling on your skin. And oh my gosh, is it hydrating? And my skin was just like butter afterwards. That one. So I would be interested to see what other, I have also experienced snow mushroom myself personally. I like it when it's in a tonic or a spray or, some kind of toner. It's just very calming on the skin and cooling. And that's really nice too. But I would be interested in trying different brands. Feel free to send them to me if you would like. A serum would be nice to try on that. And you know what I'm just thinking? It just kind of popped in my head. I'm really into right now the aerosol mist. So if we could find a way to, so right now I just picked up a rose one. And so I spray, this is a little trick for you. I spray right after I put on my serum, and I just spray, it's rose right now. And it's the air, it's the water, the aerosol. And I would love that in a snow mushroom.
Ooh,
that's kind of neat.
Idea.
I would also really like, I like to put my request out there in case somebody wants to make it, but I kind of just thought very, very, what if there was something with the lips, like a snow mushroom? Because I haven't seen that before. Like a snow mushroom, either scrub or lip oil or something like that. Just to, wouldn't that be kind of neat? Because we have, I don't know, I like things kind of a little different, but they're very, very hydrating for that. So let's find a lot of snow mushroom stuff and see what we can do with that. But that mask though, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and get that mask again because it was absolutely one of my favorite. Now hybrid cleansers, that is coming on the trend mark here, and I'm really excited about that. because I want to see if it works. I'm a little suspicious of that. I've always been a double cleanse kind of person. I feel like you need 2 passes. So is it going to work? I don't know. I have a big question mark on that. So what would be a hybrid cleanser is that it's going to, they say, eliminate the need for a double cleanse. Now, as an esthetician, this is what I have to say about that. With your double cleanse, I'm also doing it for a couple other reasons too. I am adding in 2 things. I'm adding in my lymph drainage into that step, and I'm also adding in my facial massage in that step too. So I'm relaxing my face. I'm just taking that moment out for myself to de-stress and reduce my inflammation. I mean, I'm open to trying it, but I don't know about that one. We'll see.
It sounds.
I hate to disappoint you.
I know. Well, I'm hopeful, but
I know they're trying
usually it's
I know
faster isn't better, right?
Well, I know this. I would like it as an option when I'm like, oh my gosh, I do not have time to do my skincare tonight. I have got to. A perfect example. Last night was a skin mess. I mean, I had to
Did
get
you just say a skin mess?
A skin mess. It was just a skin mess. I had a minute to get, because the baby was crying, I had to get to him and tend him. So I really did not have a moment to get so I normally do it in the shower and all this. I put on my little cuffs, my little cuffs that hold the trap, they trap the water. So not cuffs.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. No. I wear cuffs in the shower.
The facial cuffs. No, I'm washing my face at the sink, and the microfiber little bands or whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about. Still, I don't wear microfiber bands.
Okay, so if you're gonna wash your face at the sink, you're gonna drip all the way down, right? Okay. That is so annoying. So I put on, and I usually take a shower, but right now, my situation, I'm washing my face, so at the sink. So I have microfiber bands that I put on.
Okay.
And it catches the water, so they don't drip down my arm.
Please don't ask me to link those, because I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, they're off Amazon. They're so I do that, and I have my little microfiber round cloth. So last night, I only had time to do one cleanse. So what I did to maximize my cleanse, I grabbed my one that has little beads in it. It was little honey beads. So then I was able to exfoliate and cleanse, and has a little oil in it too, all at the same time. So I was like, okay, here's my hybrid cleanse, because that is what I needed to do. So I am excited about those moments. So why don't we make room for both, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a hybrid cleanse, and then let's also have our longer times, because I feel like that's the way life is. Sometimes we have a really awesome spa day, and they're like, give me a break, people. I could barely get my makeup off.
It's the same. It relates the same thing to working out. Sometimes you're like this. I can do a 10-minute workout. Sometimes you can do a 15-minute workout. Sometimes you're like, I'm going to have peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're going to have chicken a la king. Right.
That Rosie makes.
That's right. That Rosie makes.
LED for hair. That is definitely on the list. I am really excited. I have, of course, seen, I'm sure you have too, but, I think it's Current Body. I mean, I'm seeing Current Body, the head one on so many influencers. And I think
covers the whole scalp.
I think what's happening now, because 10 years ago, it was a freak kind of thing. Like, okay, what weird contraption? And they're like, no, this is actually growing your hair. People are listening, and they're making it more trendy and modern and just a part of your everyday.
Right.
So I think what's happening with that is they're able to produce it at a more affordable rate that the average person can get to it. So that is actually on my list. I would love to have that. And I would think it's very important for women. A lot of people have hair loss, but also as soon as you have a baby, you lose that hair just because we haven't shed it as much. It's like held on. And then so we kind of suffer with that. That gives us anxiety. And also when you go through menopause and things like that, you're losing that too. So I think that would be really great to have and include that in your routine. You're already adding on the red light on your face. So let's just pop up another device on our hands and just, But until one day, actually stop moving the camera and the microphone. The set's falling apart.
My chiropractor told me to wiggle. I saw him, and he was like, wiggle so that my back. Here's a tip. If you have hip problems when you're driving, And
You were glad to
80% of people have back problems. Well, I drive an hour every day, and when I get out of the car, my hips hurt so bad. He told me, he goes, "You may look weird, Ashley." He goes, "But wiggle in your car seat." He goes, "NASA, people up in NASA, that's why they come down. They have so many skeletal problems." So they learned that from, this is NASA information, y'all. So you just wiggle, and any kind of movement that you had, it keeps the fluid, so it keeps you from stiffing. Stiffing. Because stiff.
Because of NASA, that's why we had the LED. They know their stuff. Just go up to space.
And then something
skin
really
research
cool.
in space.
My son just told me yesterday that they grew a tomato in space, which is like supposed to be really amazing because of, the lack of water up there.
Yeah.
And the funny part was they were like, they lost the tomato. So then they
How
had
do
to go
you lose it?
I don't know. Then they had to do like a little rescue search mission for the tomato. I mean, it was a fun conversation last night.
Did they find it?
Because normally he's like eat and run,
Did they find it?
Yes, they found it.
Where was it?
I don't know.
Like Tom probably had it in his locker.
I don't know. I mean, it's also from a kid. So is this true? I don't know. But
that is true.
I mean, it is my son's telling me this story. So
I forgot what the source is from.
I mean, he messes up. I mean, he tells swappers.
Adaptogens are going to be in 2024. I like adaptogens, and I think I would like to see that more in skincare. I haven't received too many, I haven't seen too many of that. That'd be nice. I've used adaptogens. I've added it into my drinks and things like that.
Yes.
But
I use ashwagandha because that's supposed to help with stress. Now, I will tell you, if you're using ashwagandha in your tea, it's got a real, let's just say, earthy flavor. Thank you. I just kissed the microphone. Earthy flavor. So I brew it with a.
Watch your frame, Ashley. I'm sorry, I have to keep.
Oh, okay, Lindsay. You're watching the frame. You know what I'm seeing? This is you. So
Well,
okay. So
I'm just making sure I'm going over everything. I am really into this. It's a hot cocoa blend. Ooh. And it is. I forgot the name of it. I'll tell Ashley, then we'll link it in the show notes.
Loves to tell me to link stuff in the show notes. It's like
My Cocoa Brew or something, but it is with all the mushrooms, and it's got I believe it has reishi in it, and it's a blend.
Mane, probably.
I wonder if it does. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because lion's mane is really good for the neuroconnectors in your brain. Brain health.
I can't remember. So maybe it doesn't. But I do that instead of, because if you look in your hot chocolate, you think winter hot chocolate, you want something like that. But if you look at the ingredients, they're not all that good. So, it's a mushroom hot chocolate. It's delicious.
Is it like Four Sigmata or something like
nope,
that?
It's not by that. I found it I was at Sprouts actually one day, and they had a sample of it. And then I found it, so I've been ordering it, and it's delicious. And I drink it with a nut milk. And Ashley generously gave me her, because I can't have dairy right now. She gave me her. It's Nutter, Nutr. We'll link that too. It is a milk maker, like for nuts and stuff. And then I'm also going to try it with oats. You can do oats too. And so I'm going to, I have that with the mushroom hot chocolate, and it is delicious, and it's so satisfying.
Do you have one for me to try today?
Yeah, we can have it today. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm so excited.
Flav City is another one. I don't know if you've heard of that brand, but they have a delicious salted caramel hot cocoa. It's very clean ingredients. So those two are my go-to. Nice.
That's what you get for not giving me lunch.
She just did this crazy yawn thing on air. That's funny. I know that you're listening in the car, and that's great. But if you ever have a moment during your day, just pop on YouTube at Spa Skin and Beauty and just watch Ashley a few times. It'll brighten your day. It really will. I would love to see more of this, and I have seen one brand. It starts with an O, Orgamid, or I can't remember, but I would really like to see more Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic ingredients.
Ayurvedic.
I never can pronounce it. Ayurvedic ingredients. There's one brand. It's just so expensive though, but I would love to see more facial masks, because they're super clean ingredients and they have such great calming, properties of it. But I would really like to see more of that on the market. If I had the time and the resources, I would totally invent that. Like I would make more of that.
Ayurvedic sheet mask.
Yeah.
That would sell like hotcakes.
Well, there's a brand that's really good, but it's just like I can't afford
If you could sell it at a reasonable price.
$10 face mask every
put
time
on for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That's for the elite.
Yeah. So I guess we're not elite, so we don't get
I mean, like that's for like this. It's not even rich. You're just like super wealthy.
You're just like not even.
Where you
you're like
you don't even look. You're like this. I don't even look at prices. Let's used to say that.
Okay, be quiet. Okay.
When she owned the spa, I went shopping with her, and I was like, "How much is it?" She goes, "I don't know. Ashley.
I do well.
I don't look at prices."
Well,
I was like, "Okay."
I mean that sounds bad. We need to clarify.
Sounds good to me. I would be like that. I don't know.
Listen,
look at prices.
But can we clarify? I wasn't in Gucci. It'd be like TJ Maxx. Now let's get real.
It was not TJ Maxx. I actually remember the store that was at. It was
where
super cute.
But we're not in Beverly. We're not on Beverly Hill Drive.
It was a store downtown that was called Caviar and Bananas. Okay, that sounds pretty shishi poo poo to me. And it was all this luxury food, and Lizzie just loaded up, and I was like, "Oh, I want that too." And Lizzie was like, "I'll give you a bite."
Ashley's very well taken care of. Okay. She is fine. But anyway, I would really love to see that in a face mask for sure. Peptides are important. I'm always going to have OneSkin in my skincare routine. Peptides are really important. Just very simply, they're just short chains of amino acids, and they're just easy for the skin to absorb because of their small molecular size. OneSkin last year, because we're talking about 2024, but they developed their tinted sunscreen, their main sunscreen, and they have a body supplement and their eye cream. So I'm really impressed about how many products that they have designed so far. So I don't know what else they're going to be able to do. I wonder what's next for them. Maybe, I have no idea.
I don't know, but I will tell you.
Probably internal things. I bet they'll do a capsule.
Maybe so. But I will tell you in terms of OneSkin, the place where I can see, like, literally feel the results, where I know, because I know it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive. I'm not going to be like, it's expensive, but it works. And the place where I've seen where it works is when I use the eye cream and I rub it on my eyelids and underneath, y'all, on the eyelid, like right here on the eyelid. Yeah. It is. Last year, it was like thin and it was kind of starting to get crepey. And this year, I'm like touching it right now. It's restored. I'm stunned. It's like a miracle cream.
That is great.
Isn't that cool? Like, it works.
We have a code for that, and I can't remember what our code is, but we'll have it in the.
I'll just link it. We have it. And you know what the thing about it is?
You need a Rosie for the back
with
end.
The links is because I forget everything that Lindsay orders me, so I need to have a notepad here.
And I shoot myself in the foot because I'll mention on the podcast, like one earlier podcast, I talked about the gingerbread cookies and the icing. And then, of course, I knew it. I'm going to get a text. Could you please find that recipe and all that? And, we're just so busy. It's just like,
well, like you said it. So y'all, it's in there. Newsletter. It's in the last podcast show notes. And y'all, I even put a cute little picture of it's Penelope's hands, if you see it, making the gingerbread with everything.
That's fun. So of course, I want you to continue the old staples going into 2024. So we're still going to do our high frequency. We're still going to do our derma rolling. The science is backed up with that. It makes such a difference in your skin. We're still going to do the LED light, and we're just going to do our technology. Like, we're going to wear our Bluestone sun shields. We're going to keep out of the sun, and we're just going to keep moving forward. And we'll see all these small little advancements come for 2024. We will be here with you during the 2024 season to share as these developments occur. We will be able to, news break them to you. And we are just so grateful that we have brands that reach out to us. We are actually a top seller in ShopMy because our audience trusts us. And I am so proud of that and still feel so blessed and thankful and grateful that you trust us enough, because we will only use products that we currently use and that we have tried and tested and that we can back them up. And they just don't make our shelf so to say. So if you go to lindsayholder.com, all of our products that we trust, they're listed in each actually podcast episode that we talk about. We link them. So it's just easy to find for that. But I hope you've enjoyed the show.
But I do want to say thank you in advance for using the links, because the links support the podcast.
Our facial, our facial mask,
what?
Like, I was making a joke. So the facial mask is so expensive. Our sheet mask, our $10 sheet mask. So we are so excited about 2024. And again, we'll see you next Tuesday. And don't forget to get that skincare guide. Download it today at lindsayholder.com. See you next Tuesday.